Guava. What's up, y'all? Live Farmer 73 here. What's going on? It's good to see y'all tonight. Um, I really didn't want a whole bunch, but I thought, well, hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? I thought what I had to say real quick. I think we all need to hear it. I know I sure do. Hey, Miss Lady Blue World, how you doing? Pamela Simon, K Mac, how you doing? The Truth. Thank you for that. Game Nerd Mind, what's up, my sister? It's good to see you. All right. Uh, Talia, how you doing? What's up, Ted? What's going on, man? Holistic Homestead, how you doing? Laura's Garden, Old McMoney, Locks and Land, how you doing? Von Will, Brenda Scott, Vanita Small, all right. G Cole, D, okay, how you doing? Second Floor Garden, Brown Sugar, how you doing? '09, how you doing? Kim Joe, Backyard Farmer, how you doing? Nate. Oh, y'all came in force. Francis, Chris, see friend Missy Hawk. Oh my God, Missy. Oh, Missy. That's why I'm on. That's kind of why I'm on right now. Mm. Oh my God. Uh, Busy Gardening. How you doing? Starburst, Bryant, and Cool Breeze. How y'all doing? Um, let's see. Salute. How you doing? All right, y'all. D in Vegas. How you doing? Devoted mom, home worker. How you doing? Listen, I wanted to just say something before I turned in, go to bed. Who is that? Hey Stone, how you doing? Listen, my family was just here. I kind of had a family reunion just now, and uh, and I wanted to share with you something that humbled me. Right? Thank you, Backyard Farmer. Hey Queendom, how you doing? Josh, I want to share with y'all something that humbled me this weekend. My family came here, and I'm going to tell you a couple of different things that I learned. You already know it, but it takes somebody else to kind of remind you. And I'm going to say this: you can't do everything by yourself. You cannot do everything by yourself. I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about the most important prep of all time. I'm going to end this with that, okay? You can't do everything by yourself. You think you can. You can accomplish things by yourself, okay? You can. You can get some things accomplished. But to hit it heavy and be successful at it. Let me put it in better terms. I know how to do plumbing. I know how to do electrical. I know how to do automotive. But I just know a few things of each craft. You understand? I don't specialize in each and every one of those different careers. I know how to do a little bit of everything. What is the saying? Um, Master of none, something like that. That's me. you will get only so far trying to get things done and accomplished by yourself. The reason I use that saying, yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, thank you for that. The reason I say that is you can get somewhere doing stuff by yourself, not half-ass, knowing what you're doing, reading as you go, studying as you go, on job training. But there is nothing like having somebody with the full knowledge and experience and certifications under their belt to just make the job that much easier. I have all these projects around, and remember, we're going to end this video with the greatest prep on the planet. I have all these projects on my land, and I don't have a bunch of projects because I'm crazy in the brains and I just can't focus on one thing. When it comes to homesteading, I'm gonna throw gardening in there too. When it comes to gardening and homesteading, you have to do things when you can. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, you need to water your garden. You know you got to work today. You got to work from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So when is you going to water your garden? If you don't water your garden is going to fail, right? So when do you water your garden? You set your mind to water the garden first thing in the morning. And when you get off work, water it again, right? So you have to do things when you can. So what that does is you half-ass do certain jobs. You can only water it in the morning, but you know you got other things to do. You're going to do a little piece of this job. You're going to say, oh my God, it's about to rain. So now I'm going to go hurry up and grab a bunch of buckets. You stop doing whatever you was doing. You stop cutting your grass, stop doing your hair. You run outside in your pajamas and put a bunch of 5-gallon buckets out there to catch rainwater, don't you? Because you know, I can't schedule this. I have to do this right now. So you stop everything you're doing and you grab as many containers and buckets as you can and you put it out there to catch this good rainwater for your garden, right? So, right after that, you realize, hey, your roof is leaking. So you run in the house and you grab something and try to fix your roof real quick. You do think, what the kids say, life be lifing? Okay. You have to do things when you can. So what you end up with in, hey, Growing with Hudson, if you give that one good season, I want to know from you, at the end of a growing season in the garden, does your garden look like somebody dropped a bomb on it? And what I mean by that, it ain't necessarily got to be messy. Okay, that's not what I mean. What I mean is you can look out at your garden and you can see about 10 or 20 things that you need to finish. You started this project, you started planting this, you got about 10 fruit trees still in the container you ain't planted. You ain't up potted some. You ain't put some in the ground. You were supposed to cut that tree down. This tree is growing suckers out of the bottom. You were supposed to remove them at the beginning of the spring, right? But you end up forgetting all about it. Now the suckers is about big as my doggone forearm. Okay. That's because you have to do things when you can do them. The problem with that is, by the end of the season, and sometimes you step out your house and step out your front porch and look out at your garden or your land or your homestead, and you say these words. Don't lie to, you ain't got to lie to me. You lying to yourself, okay? You step out your house or you step into your garden and you say, oh my God, what a mess. How many people step into their garden? That does not mean your garden is not productive. That does not mean you're not growing properly. It doesn't mean that. It means, wow, I got about 200 projects that I need to complete in this garden before winter hits. I can't be the only one. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. So part of that, part of that, it's more people like me than I ever thought. It's hard for me to ask for help. It's hard for me to ask for help. And the reason why it's hard for me to ask for help is because, even as a little kid growing up, if say your friend give you some of his penny candy, right? Hey man, you can have the Boston baked beans. I ain't gonna eat them all anyway. He'll give you his Boston baked beans, but next week he gonna say, hey man, let me give you found $1 to give me 50 cents. You like, nah. He said, remember I gave you them Boston baked beans? And he'll ride on until y'all old and gray and with that same story. Man, cover for me, man. Come on, man. Work for me today, man. Look, hey, man, remember that time I gave you them baked beans when we was like 6? That, I don't like owing people. I don't like those weird lines of credit. I always want to feel like I got it on my own, and I don't want nobody coming back to me and say, remember that one time that I did XYZ for you? It's time for the payback. I don't want nobody coming to me like that. So I try to do everything myself. And when I try to do everything myself, when I got literally thousands of things to do, you end up with a mess. And when you get into a mess, you end up, it's like you get into that funk where you don't want to accomplish anything. Once you see that you got 200 different projects going on inside the house, outside the house, now your projects that you got going on don't got nothing to do with the real life you're supposed to be doing. You still got to go to work. You still got to look after your kids. Still got to cook dinner. You still got, that don't got nothing to do with your normal reality. So what you end up doing is when you get off work or get home, all you want to do is sit down. And you really want to close your eyes, because when you open your eyes, all you see is a mess. And when you look at the mess, you say, oh my God, what a mess. When you see this mess, when you open your eyes, better yet, how many people every day, you say these words every single day, because I do. These single words is this: man, I got so much stuff to do. How many people say that? God, I got so much stuff to do. You'll be in a good mood, you'll be happy, you'll be talking about something, joking around, looking at TV, talking to your friends, and then the reality, when the talking stop and it get quiet or get late at night, you start actually realizing, or check your email and it be like, this bill is past due. You be like, God, I forgot all about that. And then all of the things that you haven't accomplished or finished, or things you're supposed to be doing, just smack down in your head. Oh man, I need to go down there and pay for my tags for my car and renew my tags and renew my license, go get my passport, and then it just overwhelmingly pours onto you. And instead of you getting up and saying, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and knock this stuff out, it's so much stuff you don't even know where to start. Like, what do I do first? Do I go renew my license? Do I go get my passport? Do I go get the tags for my car? Do I go finish painting this room? Do I go and look at carpet for my shed I want to put down? To the point you just say, I'm going to bed. So you go to bed, take you a nap, and wake up, and the first thing you say when you wake up is, you look at all this stuff you got, all this junk, you say, oh my God, I got so much stuff to do. That's me. And the reason I'm that way because I don't like owing nobody nothing. I'd rather give everything to everybody than ask you for anything. I would rather go hungry than ask you for a nickel. You understand? I don't even ask for likes, shares, and subscribes on YouTube. You understand me? I don't even ask for that. Never have, never will. Because soon as somebody say, remember you asked me to subscribe to you, and now I did, and now you owe me. That's why I don't do that. That's why I don't do it. That's one of the reasons I don't do it. It's because now I feel like I'm indebted to people. I always feel like I'm going to get it how I get it. But I'm going to be honest with you. As I get older, my body is telling me, you can't lift all this stuff the way you used to. You can't use all these tools the way you used to. I used to be able to dig with a shovel all day long. If I showed you a garden that we had on our first homestead, and I turned the entire, I think it was 20 by 20 foot garden with a shovel. I didn't have a tiller. I didn't have a tiller yet. I turned over a 20 by 20 square garden with a shovel. I dug it, flipped it, dug it, flipped it for days. Wait till them clumps dry out and go do it again. Wait till them dry out, then go out there with a hoe and chop it all up and smooth it out. Then go rake it out. That's just a garden. And I never broke a sweat. And hell, I was damn near double the size I am now. But it was the youth. I still was young. The reality is this. You can't, I'm not going to say you can't do it by yourself. You shouldn't be doing it by yourself. You should be asking for help. You should be getting up with your family and your close friends. And you should be asking them for advice. You should be asking them for help. You're not going to want to, but you got to humble yourself. Because you know something? I've been humbled. My family came here this weekend. Guava. No, that's not liquor. That's water. And that's another story. I was humbled. Because they said, Led, shut up. Where's the shovel? Led, shut up. Where's the weed whacker? Led, shut up. Where's the tiller? Where do you want this? Where do you want to plant this at? How do you want me to? I was so busy saying, no, I'm good. It's okay. It's all right. It's all. We came here to help you. And we're going to help you. And if you're going to keep doing that, we just going to do it. And they did it. Listen, it's rare that I'm humbled that, like, when somebody tell me to just basically move out the way or shut up on my own land, and then that's the other part of it too. Listen, family, that's the other part of it too. Why you don't want help. You might be a control freak. And I'm not saying in an unhealthy way. I mean, you may want things done your way. And your way only. And if it's not done your way, you're gonna, like I would, if you go to the barbershop, barber cut your hair, you go home and tighten it up a little tighter, you know? Ladies, y'all go to the salon, get your hair did, and then you get home and you put your own products in it, and put your own little flip in it, because they didn't do it exactly how you wanted. And that's a control thing. It ain't got nothing to do how you look or how you feel. Sometimes it's a control thing. I want to be able to be in control of this situation. Or you may be one of those people that you grew up and nobody gave you your props. Nobody gave you your flowers for doing good, for being a good person, for patting you on the back. Look, you graduated from elementary school, you graduated from high school, you went to college courses, you've been a good upstanding citizen, you got married, you took care of your children, you sent them off to school, you got them graduated out of school, and you sent them off. You did all of that without going to prison. And ain't not too many people said you did that. You did that right there. So in your mind, you always looking for that pat on the back. Just because you get older don't mean you don't need that pat on the back. So you still looking for somebody to say, hey, good job. Your mama didn't tell you. Your daddy didn't tell you. Your brother, sister, friend didn't tell you. Your teacher didn't tell you. You was top of the class. You graduated with honors every time you went to school, every class, every level. And nobody gave you them props that you felt that you deserved. So what you do in your older life, and yes, I am talking about myself as well. What you do in your older life is you're still looking for that pat on the back. You're still looking for that. So you're trying to accomplish all of these great things by yourself because you're hoping that one day somebody gonna say, hey, good job. Bravo. You know? And that's part of the reason I think, because this is my opinion, that's part of the reason why I think that we always try to do everything ourselves. And we should just stop that. Because when we try to do everything ourselves, you know what else it draws up? It starts competitions, unnecessary and ridiculous competitions amongst friends and family, because you're trying to get the pat on the back while somebody else is about to get the pat on the back before you. It's human nature. And here we are. We gotta learn. I ain't gonna say we. I have to learn how to be helped, because I don't know how. I don't know how to say, hey, can you help me with this real quick? I don't know how to say, hey, sure would appreciate it if you, I don't know how to do that. It feel funny just coming out of my mouth. It's like I just bit a lemon when I ask for help. You fall off your bike and you laying face down on the sidewalk, and then somebody reach their arm out to help you and try to pick you up. You be like, I got it. Yo, you missing your whole front row of teeth and your eyeball is over there by a dandelion, and somebody reached their arm out to help you up. And you like, I got it, I'm okay. Move, just clear out. Give me some space. Still doing it. You still trying to do everything yourself, and your eyeball missing. And your teeth is down there like damn grains of rice on the sidewalk. And you still trying to do everything yourself. Right now, I'm trying so hard to learn how to accept help. Especially that I'm getting older, because I know I was in the nursing profession. I know you're going to get to a point, no matter what, because we all go there. You're going to get to a point one day where somebody going to have to wipe them cheeks. Okay? Whether you want it to or not, it may come a time where you ain't going to be able to hold on to that tissue the way you used to, You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to have that little grip on that tissue the way you used to. And somebody going to have to come in there and paint your wall for you. It just happens. And that's why, our elders are so embarrassed at those times, because I ain't saying getting your taint wiped is always just, hey, I'm cool with that. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, if you're a person, especially you always did everything for yourself, anybody trying to help you, like when you're in a medical situation in a bed, it's going to be traumatizing to you. It's going to make your hospital stay or whatever your medical situation even worse because you're used to brushing your own teeth, wiping your own butt, everything. So I have made a promise to myself. I've been gone, I've been hanging out with my family, and Lord knows I love them. I love them. I love them. And in learning to humble myself and be vulnerable. I grew up in a place where you can't be vulnerable or you'll end up in a dumpster somewhere. Where I was raised, you could never be vulnerable. You could never be weak. The weak and the vulnerable end up in trash dumpsters. You understand? And with as in a crime scene. So I have to kind of learn to be vulnerable. I have to learn to be weak in those moments where I need to be weak. It's times where you can't do nothing about certain situations. It's times, listen, I can't do nothing about them people in the political office. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about what's going on today. And instead of me keep trying to beat myself up to try to change the world, you got to let demons be demons and do what you can for yourself to keep your sanity. Now, I made a promise to my wife and to my family if they watching Missy Hawk. Missy Hawk said, my mom is that way now, used to doing everything herself, and I'm having a hard time keeping her off ladders and step stools. I'm here to do that stuff and accept the help. Amen to that. That's what I see. That's me. I made a promise to my wife and my family that was here. And nobody asked me to say this or nothing. I just said it's time. With everything I just said about getting help and letting people help you, letting people hold you, letting people touch you, and letting your guard down sometime, and just, you may get burnt, but you cannot protect yourself from the world all the time. You'll drive yourself crazy. How do we do that? I'm going to give you now the best prep of all time. If you've been prepping, stocking away your food, storing your food, growing your food, starting up with some livestock, you got some chickens, you mess around and got some birds or something. I'm gonna tell you you got your bug out bag ready. Can I tell y'all one of the best preps of it all? And it goes with gardening, the 2A community, homesteading, farming, prepping, the whole bit. Crafting, and that prep is this. And now I'm gonna put my glasses on because I'm gonna be ready for some questions after this. The best prep on the planet is organization. Organization. The reason why I say the best prep you got is organization, because if you throw a bunch of stuff in a bug out bag and say you do have a medical emergency and you're looking for, this is for Missy Hawk too, and you're looking for your Band-Aids and you're looking for your gauze and you're looking for your tourniquet, it's in a big bag full of junk that you gotta dump out on the ground, ladies, in y'all purse. Dump out on the ground and spread stuff out like peanut butter just to find the Band-Aids, the gauze, and the tourniquet. You just wasted precious time of saving your or somebody else's life, right? Okay. So here's the deal what I was talking to my cousin today about. It's hard to get organized for people like me because I'm always on the go. And that has to do with, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, it's about to rain. I got to run out here. Oh, the chickens has got loose. I got to go do that, right? What I was talking about earlier. So it's hard to stay organized because you feel like you don't have the time to organize. How many people feel like they do not have the time to plan and organize and schedule? How many people feel as though they don't, it take too much time to plan, organize, and schedule? Organizing your life, organizing your house, organizing your situation. How many people think it take too much time? Well, if you think it takes too much time to organize, which it does, I'm not going to pretend it don't, because it does. It takes a lot of time to organize, plan, and schedule anything in life. But I want you to look at this. Me and my cousin Tia was talking about this today. It does take a lot of time to plan, be organized with everything in your garden, your life, your preps, your homesteading, whatever. It's hard to organize that. But the time that it takes for you to organize all of your stuff, organize your life, organize your house. That means neatening up your house and knowing where absolutely everything is at all times. It takes a long time to get that organized, right? Okay. At the same time, you got to remember, it may take you 2 days to organize your house or your apartment and get it in order. The canned goods go here, the corn goes here, the beans go here, the rice goes here, right? Okay. It took you 2 days to get that together. But it literally, you're going to get that time back because every time you go looking for something, you knew where it was like that. You don't spend 2 days looking for the beans, 2 days looking for the rice, 2 days looking for your tactical knife, 2 days digging through your bug out bag trying to wonder where your multi-tool is. So if you know where everything is like that, that time just paid itself back. The time that you spent organizing it, now it's time to actually use it or go find it. It's right there. You know where it is. It's not a drawer full of papers like me. It's not a drawer. I got end tables at the end of this couch. I don't know what's in them. Screws, nails, zip ties, bread ties. For some reason, I collect them. I don't know why, because I always think I'm going to need them. So the things that's supposed to be in your living room is on your end tables is not in there. How many people can't find a damn ink pen in your house? So you go looking through all the drawers. How many people got a junk drawer? How many people got a junk drawer in your house? The drawer of no return, meaning everybody got a junk drawer in the house. The junk drawer of no return is the drawer where I don't even know what this go to. Boop, just put that in there. You done put together some damn IKEA furniture and you got 3 parts left. Open the junk drawer of no return. Boop. I don't know what these screws go to. Boop. And everybody goes to that junk drawer to be like, wait, I need like a little, something like a popsicle stick or something to fit in this little gap so this door can stop squeaking. You go into the drawer of no return and you dig through that thing for 3 hours trying to make your problem go away. We shouldn't have no drawer of no return. So, organization is key. And that's what I'm promising to myself and to my wife. I am about to get organized because I don't know what happened along the way. Somewhere, I just kind of lost my organization skills because I used to be a neat dude. Somewhere I just kind of was like, so this is how I'm going to do that. Make a list. Take time, sit down, make a list of priorities. Only 5. Because if you keep going, listen, if you make your list longer than 5 priority tasks that you need to complete, you'll be overwhelmed and you'll never pick that piece of paper up again. Don't put it in your phone. Put it on a clipboard and a piece of paper, some notebook paper. Write down 5 priorities that you would like to take care of. And then write down your goal. When would you like to have this done by? And only focus on that one task. That one. I don't give a damn if, look, you walk past like, oh, there go my wrench. And then you do not pick that damn wrench up. Step over that wrench and complete your task. Because I know how this go. You'll be doing this, oh man, okay, I'm about to clean up my house. I'm like, look at this, I done mess around, found my glasses. Oh man, it got this the one with the screw loose. Where that screwdriver at? I'm gonna tighten these up because these are my favorite glasses. Next thing you know, you in the shower for some reason. Everything that you started doing cleaning the house and it's over with. Just because you found some glasses. How did you end up in a bubble bath? And that's what we do. If you find your glasses, leave them there. Leave them there and complete and finish your task. When I was younger, I had a method for cleaning and I had a method for clearing out my life. And you know what it was? I called it the pile. My wife used to think I was crazy when we was younger. She used to think I was crazy. You know how I used to clean house? I would clean and gut every room. Anything that don't belong in this room, I'm going to put it in the kitchen or in the garage in a pile. Everything. This hat don't belong here. These clothes don't belong here. I don't know why this wrench is here. Why is your shoes here? I would take all that stuff and I would put it in a big old pile in the kitchen or in the garage. Well, it don't matter. Or the living room. It don't matter where you put it. And then once the whole house is clear and the whole house is clean, the last thing I would do is get my wife and my kids together and we go dig through that pile like damn raccoons in a dumpster and put stuff where it need to be. If it's clothes in this pile, get them in the washing machine. If it's tools in here, get them in the toolbox. If it's shoes in here, get them in the closet. Because the reason I used to do that is because if I find my shoes in a place they don't belong, I'm going to take my shoes, I'm going to go upstairs, put them in a closet, open my closet. Oh, there go my tie I was looking for graduation. Let me see if it still fit. And this the shirt I used to wear with it. Let me see if my shirt still fit. Yep, put on a couple pounds, but I still look good. Next thing you know, you're trying on clothes, trying to see if you can fit in any of your old clothes. You doing a damn fashion show when all you was supposed to do was come put your shoes in the closet. That's me. And I know me, and I know what I do. I don't know what it's called when you do that. Not OCD, it's something else. Attention disorder, right? Attention deficit, ADD, something. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a bird. Ooh, a mouse. That's me. So the only way that I can overcome that, and probably you too, is do the Book of Eli technique. Stay on the path. I cleaned up my shed today, and I ain't seen the top of this table in months. I ain't seen the top of that table in months. because I had tools, supplies, onions, garlic for some reason on top of that table. Because every project I got going on in the shed, I got tools all over the place. So now, when my family came, and then my wife gets here, she like, where's all my, where can I put my bag at? What is all of this? And then I'm trying to explain. Well, okay, I was working on that right there. So don't move them tools. Don't put your bag there. And I'm almost done fixing this pipe right here. So don't put your bags over there because that's still leaking a little bit. I'm going to get to that first thing in the morning. But don't go over here and put your bag here because, see this right here? Yeah, that's loose. And I was supposed to be tightening that up. When my wife got here this time, all I did was riddle off a whole list of unfinished tasks that I needed to finish. And she looked at me like, listen, cut it out, cut it out. So right there, I want us to practice our prep. And I'm not talking about storing food, stocking food, or any of that today. Today, I want to talk about practicing the ultimate prep, which is your organization skills. Because if you are not organized, you may die. Easy, simple. For instance, if you're on some kind of medication, where's your medication? Do you got to go looking through the medicine cabinet for your medication if something medically wrong happened to you? If you on some kind of, I don't know, any kind of medication. You know they say you feel like you're having a heart attack, you need to take a baby aspirin. Where's your baby aspirin at? You'd be like, wait, I got about 4 bug out bags. I think it's in my black one, but that's at the house. Go check my... It should be a place for your keys. It should be a place for your wallet. It should be a place for your purse. It should be a place for your shoes. And everything has its place. Period. And I think that would solve a lot of problems with us. That would help us get our life in order by organizing. That is the ultimate prep, because even if you're not into prepping, you're not into homesteading, organization goes hand in hand with everything in your life. Even for my crafters, I don't even know how you could be a crafter and not be organized with all the little beads and sequins and different kinds of threads and yarns and materials. You have to be organized. If you're not an organized crafter, I don't know how you can perform at all. I don't know how you can create anything, right? I watch Crafty Leo, and I watch how she got stuff. She never really has to get up and do anything. Everything is at arm's reach. She don't even have to look. She just can reach out and get it. You know what I'm saying? It's there. And then they got little things they put on their table while they sewing and stuff. Like where they sequencing their beads and stuff. And it's in these little drawers. And she know what she's looking for. And it's right there. You can't be a crafter and not be organized. So, Unbiased LLC is another one off the top of my head that I don't know how she does it. You have to be organized doing that. And I think that goes hand in hand with everything we do in life. So that's all I wanted to say today is I have been humbled. I have accepted help. It even hurts me when people give me money. It makes me feel funny. But I have been humbled. And when people, like with the pond fund, People was helping, giving money for the pond fund. Make me feel some type of way. But it's like, you ain't gonna get this done on your own. Let people bless you. And I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to accept help. So I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate my family for coming out. I appreciate them putting me in my place. Like, Leah, shut up. Just shut up. Why don't you go sit down and go have a drink? Why don't you go sit under the shade? It's 90 degrees out here. We got this. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. So if we don't got any question, we can get on out of here. Any questions about anything I said? Thank you, Dominga. Say, you earned it with all the knowledge you spread. Thank you for that. Hey, Katina Brooks, how you doing? So I think it's easier for women to ask for help than men. I will say yes to that. I believe that. Thank you, Dominga. Thank you. Any questions, y'all? Cause I get out of here. I just wanted to and thank you, Sheila. You like I needed to hear this. That lets me know I'm not alone. I know this is human nature and it's a problem, and it can actually become a mental problem, where people become like hoarders and stuff. Denzel, I have a question. What makes you the most happy in life? That I can't answer that. What kind of question? Well, how can that help you, Denzel? How can that help you? Me answering that, if I answered it, how could that help you? How could that possibly help you? I would love to answer it if you answered that. Katina said, we all need a kick in the butt about organization. Absolutely. Thank you, Chef Shante. So if you help me plan tasks for organization tomorrow, thank you. Jeffrey says, that is very true. Buying things you like but will never use. Right. Missy Hawk says, I need to get my projects done one at a time. Thanks for the reminder to write it all down. Missy, you one of the most organized people I know. Because I'm not going to play with you. Stuff you show me, that's the most organized I ever seen in my life. LaShonda said, you are definitely not alone. Denzel, please don't do this tonight, okay? I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna just let you go, okay? Good night, Denzel. Old McMoney says, completely off subject. My husband built an addition to the greenhouse to put some patio furniture. I actually have a greenhouse lounge now. That's wonderful. T-Wo, how you doing? You made it, huh? Said your room gutting method sounds fantastic. I'm going to get back to doing it. That's what I was doing earlier, throwing everything out of this house. You couldn't see me throwing everything out of this shed onto the lawn and packing it up in the truck to take it away, to go somewhere. Let me see. Missy Hawk said, if you saw my floor right now, you would take that back. Oh man, I know how that is. Just sit in front of the best part of the room. Let me see. Katina says, I organized my shed last weekend. Next weekend, garage. That's what I'm talking to. Sylvia in the house. How you doing, my sister? She said, me too, Missy. I have to finish one before I move on to the next. Okay. Let me see. Backyard Farmer says, do you need land if your family only eat plant-based? I can't answer that for you. I'm sorry. Jody B says, best video, thank you for this. Debbie says, you are my big unk. I'm your mini me. We got it done. That's what I'm talking about. We know where things are. Don't move my stuff without me knowing. That's me. And I need to let that go. I need to ease up on that a little bit. Right? Heart in the Forest says, I usually have 1 or 2 projects for outside and a couple for inside. I live in a rainforest and my plans to have flexible based on the weather. Okay. Sweet Thumb, what's going on? Says, you're right on time. I wanted to talk to somebody, but nobody would get it. And now, word for word, everything I could say, I can't even make this up. I'm telling you, I could go deeper, but I didn't want to make this video too long. I didn't want to stay on here. That's why I didn't even say it in the beginning. I just wanted to say it and go. Marissa says, I totally understand organization. At one time, my house was so bad that I wanted to burn it down. I have been there. Cole says, Guava, needed help repairing my raised bed. Closed mouths don't get fed. There you go. Raised repairs are done and seedlings are planted. Good one. Hey, you guys, get this. Before I go, my garden has been tilled, and I didn't do it. That's all I'm saying. My cousin Doug did it. Let me see. Rhonda Jones, I have been contemplating organizing my office and putting away clean laundry in the clean garage. That's another one, Rhonda. That's a good one. How many people? This will let you know if you are truly unorganized. How many people wash their clothes, leave them in the washing machine till they go sour in the summertime, then got to wash them again? Or how many people wash their clothes, put them in the dryer and leave them in the dryer, and you start picking your clothes out the dryer like that's your new closet? Or how many people wash your clothes, then dry your clothes, pull them out the dryer, and then put them in a laundry basket, put them in your room or something, and then you pick clean clothes out the damn laundry basket instead of just folding them up and hanging them up and putting them away? Don't lie to me. Just lying to yourself. I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it. I put them in a laundry bag and put them in a laundry basket, and I pick out of them like it's a bush full of blueberries. Yep, they'll be all wrinkled. Yep. Yeah, Doug came through for me. Yes, cousin Doug. Said, Mr. Laird, thank you for this subject. I am the only one getting prepared in my family. A lot of you. I understand. Mrs. Hawk said, nope, I leave them in the basket, but I've been doing that since a kid. See, it's time to hang that stuff up. Literally. Hang it up. Nomadic Islander says, we line dry, so I fold them as I take them off the line. That, believe it or not, if that would feel better. I think that would be easier. Cole said, yeah, get Doug on the channel so he can drop some knowledge too. I think I will one of these days. I think I will. I think cousin Doug ready. He about ready to come on the channel. Quan Brooks. Hey, Quan, how you doing? Say, I'm a laundry basket full of clean clothes type. That's me. And you mess around and then you put some dirty clothes in the clean clothes by accident and vice versa. You'll put on that shirt and be like, this smell like feet. Something wrong with the dryer or something? Cause that smell like feet, and over here smell like butt. Ooh, and my navel is musty. Wait, feet, butt, must. I must have mixed up the dirty clothes with the clean clothes. That's how that worked. So I try not. I'm trying not to do that. I put on a shirt this weekend, and my family was hugging on me, and I was like, "Oh, something. This shirt done went bad. This shirt done went south for the winter. Where did this shirt come from? Clean and dirty. I'm out here in the shed, so stuff goes awry. Okay." Fatima says my washer is my laundry basket and my dryer is my dresser drawer. See. Katina says so glad this last week of school. Is it the last week of school? Oh no! Oh, oh no! I remember I used to love it. Now I'm old. I'm like about to turn the kids loose on society. Missy Hawk says I just did laundry this weekend and put everything away. I was so proud of myself. I am always proud of myself when I do that. When I actually follow through with it, I am proud of myself. But congratulations, Katina, because I know you ready. I know you ready. Hey, Catherine. Let's see. Lanita says, yes, so glad. I know. Cole says, I fold and hang directly out the dryer. Get those creases without ironing. Yeah, that sounds real special. So hey, you guys, I didn't want to keep you. I just really wanted to. Let me see. I'm investing in a professional organ. I am investing in a professional organizer. Can you please tell me what video to watch for a generator for big storm? No, I can't do that because it's just a bunch of them. Okay, and I don't know what you need. I'm sorry. So I had to stop myself from going to the thrift store and buying a bunch of junk just to sit in my house and not do anything with it. Exactly. Okay, so listen, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here this late. This is a late night chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And I hope my problems and solutions helped you with your problems and solutions. I hope. That's the only reason I did this tonight. Okay? Thank you so much. This is going to be an awesome week all the way to next week because I have a lot of stuff to show you. There has been major changes on the land. There's been major accomplishments, and there has been a lot of things that I really want to show you, a lot of gadgets and junk to show you. But for the most part, I want to show you progress. And the reason I'm showing you all of this, just to let you know that you can do this too. I'm no different than you. Everything I'm doing, you can do, and you could probably do it better. All right? Everybody, let's get organized and don't be afraid to ask for help. With that being said, Live Farmer 73, I love all of y'all. I love you. Be safe. Get some freaking help in your life. Let your guard down a little bit, and humble yourself. Live Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Good night, everybody. Peace. Before I go, I just wanted to show you this one more time because this is a big video I want to show you.